Hi, queer babies. Michael here. Welcome to the second episode of Crystal Queer. I am so glad you guys could be here. It is a big day today. We have a solar eclipse new moon in Pisces. I don't know if you guys know what that means, but I've been doing some research and it's pretty exciting. So I can't wait to share what is happening in the stars with you guys and just talk a little bit about our crystals and our intentions and really manifesting to the best of our abilities for this new moon. Hi, queer babies. Welcome, you guys. Oh, I'm so glad everybody's here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so let's jump right in and get queer, shall we? Hold on one second. I'm going to adjust here. Okay. All right, babies. We have Krista over here. She's ready to party with us. So really quick, you guys, I am just going to kind of set the space because it has been such an amazing day full of amazing energies, but it's like been nonstop. So let's go ahead and center and ground central queer. Can't even speak, but we'll get into it. I actually just got back from Venice Beach, California, and I was able to pick up some amazing brand new bundle of white sage from Indigenous on Venice Beach. Shout out to Indigenous. Love that shop. Okay, and I'm just going to burn some sage, set some space, and of course, like usual, I just want to call in our angels, our guides, our queer spirits, our queerets, if you will. Yes. Okay. And I am just setting the intention, you guys, that we are all clearing our energies, clearing our space, clearing our intentions, purifying our intentions for this new moon, this powerful new moon in Pisces. Welcome, you guys. Welcome, everybody. What's up? What's up? Hi, guys. Okay, so much love to everybody. Thank you guys for joining me. Just getting this magic going. Okay. All right, you guys. So before we jump into crystal readings and kind of seeing what is in the cards for us, I just want to talk a little bit about what's been on my heart today. I'm not sure about you guys, but I have been feeling a lot of energy lately. I've been talking about it the last few times I've been on, and there just seems to be this polarizing energy out there. There seems to be a very intense energy. God forbid you mention politics at a barbecue, but it goes further than politics. I mean, it's just been intense. I feel like our beliefs are surfacing, everyone's personal beliefs. What we truly feel and believe is becoming more and more apparent. It's coming up to the surface, and sometimes we don't understand others' beliefs. Sometimes we don't even understand our own beliefs. But I just feel this presence of belief systems kind of coming to light. What we all really feel is right, what we feel our truth is. And, I was doing some research on what this new moon was about, this new moon in Pisces. I have a Pisces moon. I'm a Sagittarius with a Pisces moon, so I feel very Piscean sometimes. If the Muggles don't know what I'm talking about, message me, we'll go over it. But yeah, so Pisces energy, Pisces is like this mystical energy, right? That's what a Pisces new moon can really kind of indicate, is that we're beginning a mystical journey. And I just want to give a shout out because every time before I do a video and I talk about the stars, I love astrology. I'm learning more and more about astrology, but every time before I do a video, I kind of creep on my favorite astrologer sites just to see what's going on in the stars and what kind of energies we're dealing with. And I want to give a shout out to Kai Pacha and to Robert Ahoto. I hope I'm saying that right, Robert. I saw his YouTube channel for the first time today, and I fell in love with the man, speaking my heart, speaking my soul. But really, both astrologers that I saw today were talking about what's going on in Pisces. When you look at an astrology chart or the chart, I'm not sure, I think it's just called the chart, you can see where the planets are, and a lot of planets are in Pisces right now. Kai Pacha called it a Pisces pileup. Hi everybody, welcome you guys. And so we're dealing with a lot of Piscean energy right now. And I just feel like we're all being called into our heart space. We're all being called into our own truth. It's not what political party we're a part of. It's not what our parents believe or what we've been, conditioned to believe, quote unquote. It's more about getting in touch with our truth, with our heart space, with what our heart believes, with what our true heart, our truest beliefs come from our heart, and how that makes us feel on any subject. And so with all of the energy going on right now, all of kind of like I don't even know. I'm so like surged with energy. Plus I had 2 cups of coffee just before this, so bear with me, guys. We'll get into it. But I just feel so much energy, and I feel like more than anything, when we're discussing our beliefs, when we're talking about what we hold near and dear and queer to our hearts, it's so important that we surround ourselves with love, and that we are offering love to everybody. Even if they believe in something totally different or what seems outrageous to us, it's so important that when we're discussing our deepest beliefs, that we are kind of sending love and giving love in that conversation, and we're not attacking or polarizing ourselves. It's okay to be on opposite ends of the spectrum with our beliefs and what we feel is right, but when we are discussing it and coming together, let's show each other some love. So anyway, with that being said, I can't wait to jump right into this. Welcome, you guys. So what I want to do today is just talk a little bit about what we should expect with this new moon energy, and kind of talk about what's happening here with this Piscean new moon and all of this energy with the solar eclipse. But let's go ahead and let's set some sacred space. I want to just open our heart spaces right now, speaking of love in our hearts. So if you guys have a chance, just kind of sit back, get comfy. Let's go ahead and clear the space. I'm using a crystal singing bowl that's attuned to the key of F for the heart chakra. And I just feel like our hearts are where it's at right now. So let's go ahead, get comfy. I invite you to move into your heart space. And let's go ahead and connect hearts, clear the energy. And if you feel like you just want to with me, is the sound. Clears the heart. A-H, So if you want to with me while I'm playing the bowl, please feel free, okay? Look at all those beautiful hearts. Yes, the love is flowing. Welcome, you guys. Okay, thank you for that. All right, guys. So, thank you. New moon in Pisces. Let's see what's going on. So, you guys, I don't know if you know much about solar eclipses, but a solar eclipse is really when the moon blocks the light from the sun and casts the earth in its shadow. So not only is that a great time for shadow work, doing your own shadow work, facing our own shadow as a collective consciousness, but really it's a time where the energy from the sun is kind of cut. It's kind of like disrupted, blocked, and it gives us a chance to reset. Okay, if you could imagine, we're getting all of this solar energy coming to the earth nonstop, and then when the moon blocks it, blocks the earth completely from that sunlight, energetically, it gives us a chance to kind of like reset, realign ourselves. So with this new moon, with this solar eclipse, all of us are kind of getting an emotional reset right now. So if you're feeling that way, if you've been feeling like it's been super emotional today, if you've been feeling as if there's just different things that are coming up that are uncomfortable, breathe through it, baby. Breathe through it. It's gonna be okay. We're really being set up for a brand new paradigm, a brand new emotional, a brand new, what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of like an emotional beingness, an emotional way of being. So if you feel like things are kind of all over the place right now, please breathe deeply into it and just let things be. It's gonna come together. I promise you, it's gonna be okay. But I know there's been some intense energies out there. I wrote down some notes. We have stuff going on with Neptune right now. I forget exactly what was happening, but again, it causes confusion. Neptune, it causes confusion sometimes. So again, if you're feeling those emotions or feeling a little bit confused, it's okay. It's gonna pass. But again, there's a lot of things coming up for everybody right now. And one thing when I was watching Robert today, Robert Ahoto, he was talking about being or disillusion and kind of our illusions being disrupted, or the illusions clearing so that we can see our own truth. I love that, because I feel like not only am I experiencing that, but so many people I know, if we've been living in some kind of illusion, things are changing now. We're starting, the smoke is clearing, the fog is clearing, and we're starting to really be invited to find our own truth. The truth that comes from our heart. The truth that can't be from an external source, but must come from within. So that's a journey, you guys. Give yourself some props for going through this, and really please hold space for the world right now as we kind of release preconceived notions and ideas and really get in touch with our own inner truth, what we really deem to be our truth and our truth alone. But welcome it, let it in, embody it. So one thing I want to do is not only talk about a couple of crystals that I use for the new moon that helps manifest, but I want to also talk about what we can expect over these next couple of weeks, and jump into some crystal readings and pull some crystal cards for everybody. I'm not going to pull as many crystal cards today because of timing, but I do want to choose a few people. I'm going to allow Spirit to come through and choose who is going to benefit most from the crystal reading. But I also want to do a crystal reading for each and every one of us, a general reading, so that we can expect what we, where we're at, what we can expect to manifest during this new moon, and how we can really integrate the energies that are coming in and synergize with the universe. All right? All right, my babies. So, first of all, emotional truth, we're all kind of feeling it. We're all getting in touch with our emotional truth. So again, I invite you to really speak to your heart, speak from the heart, see what you are feeling is, what path is opening up before you. And please have the love and the courage to follow your own path, go your own way, and honor yourself, okay? I feel like that's a main energy for this new moon. It's not about what others think. It's not about people pleasing anymore. It's not about getting the likes. It's more about honoring your true self. So lead your own self on this journey. There is a doorway opening up for you right now to really be heart-led. And so I invite you to open those doors with wild abandon and walk through them. So let's see, what else do I want to talk about before we jump into the crystals? So I consider myself a mystic. And for those of you who aren't familiar with what a mystic is, I think there's a few definitions. I didn't pull up the actual official dictionary definition of what a mystic is. But for me personally, as a mystic, I identify as really kind of like a spiritual soup. I feel like if there's any kind of spiritual belief that resonates with me, whether it's from Judaism, Islam, Christianity, Wicca, I don't want to leave anybody out. The list goes on and on. But any religion or any type of spiritual practice that comes from any human being, I feel if it resonates with me, I take that on into my own spiritual practice. And so as long as it resonates with me, I really feel like, I will use that and adopt that into my own practice and not really subscribe to one religion and put a label on myself. A mystic is as far as I'll go with a label, and even then I feel like it's hard to label, a true mystical system or a mystical belief. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, because Pisces is such a mystical energy, I invite you to just really see what resonates with you. If there's different holidays on the calendar that you usually don't practice, but you've been kind of pulled to look into and learn more about, go for it. See what that entails. See what resonates with you. But more than anything, as a mystic and an interfaith mystic, however you want to call it, I truly believe that the universe is always speaking to us. You don't have to be a high priestess or a priest or a preacher to have God speak to you. And I feel like God is always talking to me, whether it's through the breeze, through the trees, through birds that show up around my window, or through patterns in my curtains. I feel like the universe is always speaking and that there's always messages coming to us. So that is the type of energy that's really coming through right now, is the universe is going to be talking to you over this next period of time, this chunk of time, the next few weeks, I'm sure at least. And so I would just really invite you to see how birds are talking to you, how the clouds speak, and most importantly, again, what's coming from your heart. And just allow those messages to kind of surface, okay? I'm really excited to see what shakes loose with all of this energy and all of this kind of like spiritual passion that I know so many of us are feeling. I know I sure am. But let's talk about some crystals that will help support you during this new moon phase, and what crystals would really be good for the energies that we're dealing with. So first of all, I just want to throw out here, can't go wrong with some clear quartz, or in our case, some queer quartz. Okay, so clear quartz is known as an amplifier. Clear quartz always amplifies intentions and will amplify energies. And so if you are setting new moon in manifestation intentions, new moons are really best known for setting new intentions. It's like, seeds are growing. It's time for new manifestations, new wishes that we wish to see manifest in the world. And so clear quartz helps amplify those intentions. So one of my intentions for this new moon is to hear the universe more clearly, is to really commune with the universe on a deeper level and see what's coming up. And so I am going to take my clear quartz and I'm going to whisper to this baby. I'm going to say, clear quartz, I love you. Thank you for supporting me during this new moon phase and helping me hear the universe as it speaks to me. Thank you for helping align me. Thank you for helping me tune in to the messages that are coming to me for my highest good and for the highest good of all concerned. And so it is. Okay, right there, I just programmed my crystal. I just programmed this baby, okay? And now I'm gonna carry this crystal with me and keep it by my bed, keep it with me when I go to work, when I'm going into sessions, and I guarantee you this crystal is going to help me to manifest that intention and amplify it, okay? Anyway, so clear quartz is always a good idea when we're manifesting. Now, another stone that I think is awesome during new moon phases. Hi, everybody. You guys, I'm so sorry I'm not seeing your messages. I promise I'm gonna read through them really quickly. But another stone that's amazing for any kind of lunation, new moon, full moon, is moonstone. I don't know if you guys can see this. Camera's a little funky, but moonstone helps you really align yourself with the lunar energies wherever we are on the spectrum of lunation. But this is another great stone that helps you kind of synchronize with the energies of what we're feeling. And with this Piscean new moon, again, it's kind of like using moonstone to me would help me, again, just kind of get into flow with the energies that are naturally coming through right now, all of this energy. And so keeping this baby under your pillow, keeping it near you, on you, it just kind of, again, aligns and helps you feel like you can better integrate the energies that are all around us. And especially right now, with all this mystical energy, I feel like this and some clear quartz, bam, you're gonna be set up to really hear the universe speaking quite clearly to you. Or should I say quite queerly? Okay, last one, I promise. All right, guys. Now, the last stone that I really feel is so awesome for right now, just with, again, everybody speaking about what they believe, talking about their true heart's beliefs, their heart's desires. You know, whenever we share something that comes straight from our heart, it's almost as if we're taking a baby hummingbird in our hands and we're showing the world our hummingbird. You know, it's something that's like so delicate, so beautiful, but something that we need to care for. And so when we're sharing our little baby hummingbird, our beliefs with people, our desires with people that come from our heart, it's so important that we're surrounding ourselves with love. And one stone that is great to pump up the loving energy is some rose quartz. Rose quartz. Any time of day, rose quartz. I love it. I love it. But I have a couple of pieces of rose quartz. One is raw rose quartz. I don't know if you guys can see this. Okay. This one's kind of shaped like a heart. And this is polished. But rose quartz really helps heart-to-heart communication. It's such a gentle energy, but it really amps up the love in the room and amps up our love when we are communicating our beliefs. You know, I feel like if in politics, everybody broke out a rose quartz before they kind of stated how they feel on certain topics and on their positions politically, we would really see some better communication and really see some more love in the political world, or just in general, whenever we're sharing our true souls, you know, sharing what we truly feel. Sharing with love is always the best way. So giving and receiving love for this moon phase, I feel is super important. So I really think rose quartz is going to help us with that, okay? All right, so rose quartz, clear quartz, some moonstone. We've got a good bunch going here. We got some energies flowing. So how about we pull some crystal cards for people and do some crystal readings? How about that? Okay, I'm gonna try to read some comments really quick. Before I read the comments, I just want to say the deck of cards that I'm working with today are the Angel Gemstone Oracle cards. It's probably reversed for you guys, but these cards are incredible. They're by Margaret Ann Lembo and Victoria Rose Martin. I really love them. I love not only using them to help people find out which crystals will support them, but also to kind of use some really helpful affirmations that'll be helpful with, you know, development and with a current situation that you're dealing with. So, with that being said, let's jump right in. Let's pull some cards. I'm going to read over the comments really quick, you guys, so go ahead and give me a sec, okay? What's up, everybody? Oh my goodness, so many beautiful people here. Oh, welcome, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so I am just gonna read through this. Ivan says, what about Leo? Did you know I'm a Leo? Ivan, actually, we just had a full moon in Leo a couple of weeks ago. And again, it was like sparking our creativity, sparking our fire. So tell me, have you been feeling creative lately? Have you been feeling that lunar energy? I hope so. Hi, Sunny. Oh, welcome, you guys. Welcome. Oh, you guys make me laugh. Hello, baby. Okay, I am just going to see if I'm missing any questions. Hi, Carol. Happy belated birthday, by the way. I meant to send you a message. You guys, if I've been missing your birthdays these past few weeks, please bear with me. I'm getting on it, I promise. I promise. But I wish you all a happy birthday and so much love. Oh, wow. Okay, so Carol says she's a Pisces and she does have the gift of prophecy. She's had some very interesting stories about ESP. Yeah, you guys, Piscean energy, you know, I feel like that's where I get most of my psychic juju from, is from the Pisces. It's just, it's weird to explain, but I feel like my empathic nature and my sensitivities really are heavily Piscean in nature. Something about Pisces just really kind of tunes you in to that other dimension, that energy that is kind of intangible, but that you can really tune into. So I feel like all of us are really going to be feeling that stuff. Oh, thank you, thank you. What's up, guys? All right, okay. Yeah, you guys, so if you'd like a card, just let me know. I'm going to go through as many as I can, but I really do want to save time for a general reading for everybody watching this right now for this new moon phase, okay? So if you'd like a card, just go ahead and say so. We'll start with Tracy. Hi, Jess. Whoa, okay. All right, so Tracy, this jumped out of the deck right now, and I feel like this is for you, honey. and it's leopard skin jasper. Ooh. And leopard skin jasper is about flexibility, being flexible. But I want to read the card to you, and I want to see if this resonates with you. It says, are people around you suddenly changing their tune? Have you decided it's time to change yours? Do you need to be more flexible like a leopard? Stalk yourself mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Observe yourself and those around you. Okay, honey? So jasper, especially leopard skin jasper, is really going to help you with the flexibility right now. So when I tune into that for you, I feel like, okay, so I feel like you've really got some manifestations on board. I don't know if you've been actively manifesting. I don't know if you've been making your vision boards or what's been happening, but it feels to me like there's definitely this energy of creation around you, Tracy. And I feel like it's very important to kind of release the hows, I'm sure, as you know, not how it's going to be done, but really just trusting that it will be done. Also, I feel like people around you, I feel like you're a magnet to teachers right now. Okay, of course. But I feel like if people are upsetting you in some way, or if people are kind of not reacting to things how you've expected them to, really important to open up to the knowing that you're being taught, okay? They're teaching you something on some level. So I feel like leopard skin jasper is not only going to help you be flexible with other people's energies, but also flexible with your own manifestations and letting things come in naturally how they should, and how they're going to best serve you, even if you don't know exactly how that is, okay? I'm going to read this affirmation for you, honey. It says, Angel of Flexibility. I'm flexible and adaptable. I objectively observe circumstances and seize new opportunities as situations naturally shift and change. I bend and flex with the flow of life around me. There is no resistance, only willingness. Okay. I hope that helps, my dear. Get your hands on some leopard skin jasper. I feel like it's going to be invaluable to you for this new moon, all right? Much love to you, honey. Okay, welcome, everybody. Welcome. All right, Dan, a card for Dan. Let's all send some love to Dan. Dan, appetite. Appetite. Okay, so this comes from the Angel of Digestion, interestingly enough. Appetite says, are you feeling agitated? Is there something you're finding hard to swallow? Are you having digestive difficulties? Pay attention to what you're thinking or talking about while you eat. Wholesome food, thoughts, and conversation can make things easier to process and accept. So one thing which is interesting, Dan, and I tell this to a lot of people, a diet is not only consisting of the food you eat. Your diet also consists of the thoughts you think. So it's really important that right now I feel like not only are you eating digestible foods and kind of giving your digestive system a break, but also really thinking digestible thoughts, positive, easy thoughts. I get this sense of ease, like just kind of allowing things to be. If harsh thoughts jump in, just say, that's okay, thought. I hear you. It's okay. I love myself. I'm worthy. I'm smart, I'm important, and people like me. Something like that, kind of making the thoughts and the thinking more gentle. I'm sure when you deal with as many people and clients as you do, Dan, you're taking on other people's energies as well. So if you're feeling any harshness or any harsh energies, kind of pump up the healing thoughts, pump up the healing vibes. But I'll give you the affirmation for this card. It says, my appetite is balanced and healthy, and my digestive system is functioning normally. I am at ease with my physical body, and I am comfortable in my surroundings. The people and situations in my life nourish me. And that's a better word. That was kind of the energy that I'm feeling, Dan. Really nourish yourself right now and affirm that the people in your life are nourishing you. Your thoughts are nourishing you. Your food is nourishing you. Okay? You deserve to be nourished, and you deserve all of the love and beauty that this universe has to give you. So some appetite is really going to help you with that. If you can get your hands on some, I think it'll be great. If not, that affirmation alone should be of service, should be of help to you. Okay, my friend? I hope that helps out. All right, next up we have Lori Ann. Hi, Lori, honey. Okay. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. All right, so Lori, I'm going to pull a card for you, my dear. Let's see which crystal is going to help you right now. Pink calcite. Ooh, I love it. I love this stone. Whenever I see pink calcite, I just feel, again, it's similar to rose quartz, but I feel like pink calcite packs a little bit more punch. But with pink calcite, the question here is, do you need more sweetness in your life? Are you gentle with yourself in your words and thoughts? Seeing a trend. Treat yourself with kindness. Cultivate loving friends, family, and environment. Be your own best friend and the best friend you can be to others. This is a time to amp up the sweetness, Lori. For those of you who don't know Lori, I'll just tell on you a little bit, Lori. Lori's hilarious. She's a riot, okay? And I know that a lot of the funniest people in my life, despite being so humorous and hilarious, they can sometimes, through their humor, you know, when we're being funny about things, sometimes even joking around about things, we can say things or invite energies in that we really don't want while being humorous. But I feel like, Lori, what they're saying is, what I'm getting is, you can be funny when you're loving. You can be funny, you know, you don't have to put yourself down to be funny. You know, you don't have to put anything else down to be funny. It's almost like laugh with love. You know, you can laugh at yourself, but laugh at yourself lovingly. If you have been putting yourself down lately, this is a time to really build yourself up, okay? It's not about self-deprecation, it's about self-appreciation. I can't really say those words today, but you know what I'm saying, okay? You know, Lori, all of a sudden I get this energy that there is a lot of eyes on you. I feel like you're an example for so many people right now, and again, I feel like everybody enjoys your company, but I feel like what pink calcite is telling me is the best example you can set is a loving example. So really amp up the love in your life, and let me give you an affirmation I think should help you with this. It says, Angel of kindness, I am blessed with nurturing vibrations wherever I go. I am gentle with myself. I recognize that kind-heartedness brings about better life situations. I am kind and compassionate with myself and others, and I enjoy loving relationships. Love yourself, honey. If you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else? Can I get an amen? All right, honey. I hope that helps. I love you. So much love to you. And see if you can pick up some pink calcite. Woo! All right. You know what's funny? Fluorite just jumped out for me, you guys. I've been feeling so ungrounded right now. You know what? Really quick, let's all ground. Let's all do a quick grounding. Just want you guys to imagine with me, wherever your feet are, if you can get your feet on the floor, if you can just bring your attention to your feet or to your butt that's on a chair, wherever your body's touching the ground. And I just want you to imagine beautiful roots of light going deep into the earth. Yes, and just allow those roots that represent an extension of your soul, an extension of your mind, body, to go deep into the earth, grounding and releasing any negative energies to be transmuted into love and light. All right, beautiful. I think I needed that, you guys. I think I needed to ground really quick. Fluorite is a stone for mental sharpness and mental clarity. So I think I needed that. All right, you guys. Thank you for that. Okay, welcome, you guys. Welcome. I am going to pull a card for you guys. 1 second. Okay, so who else is asking for a card right now? Trista. Trista, this one's for you, honey. Let's see. Let's send some love to Trista. Oh, Krista. I don't think I've ever seen this crystal before. Look at this. Or Trista, sorry. Trista. Trista, this is chiropraise. Chiropraise? Chiropras? I'm not sure if you can see that. Let me see if I can shed some light on the subject. Oh, maybe. Chiropras. So, let's see what this card says, Trista. This card says chiropraise or chiropress. It's beautiful. It says, do you have a broken heart? Are you feeling unloved? Take the time to nurture yourself and know you are loved by the divine. Open your heart and have more compassion for yourself and others. Take a long bath and drink plenty of water to nourish yourself. And the affirmation for you, Trista, is, I am cared for, loved, and appreciated. My heart is open, and I allow love to fill me up. My body, mind, and soul. I willingly nurture myself and others who truly need and want my nurturing. You know, Trista, it's very interesting. I can understand how broken hearts can hurt, and a broken heart can really be painful. But it's important to remember that the heart that's broken lets the light in. It's the heart that remains closed that atrophies and dies. So if any of us out there are dealing with heartbreak and it feels like too much to go on, if it feels overwhelming, if it just feels as though our emotions make it too difficult to live, just know that even though there's cracks in your heart right now, those cracks are what's allowing the light to penetrate you and fill you up and make your heart stronger than it's ever been before. So please allow your hearts to break. If your heart breaks, embrace it and let that light and that love flood into you, because you are going to be so much stronger for allowing that to happen. So Trista, if you're dealing with that, I invite you to really just allow that light in, allow that love in, and if you can get your hands on some chiropraise, okay? And I just heard a voice tell me, really any crystal will help right now, Trista. So whatever crystals you have in your surroundings, use them. Use that energy, because I feel like for some reason there's a lot of stones that will benefit you and help you right now. But if you can get your hands on some chiropraise, I think that would be great, okay? Much love to you, honey. Much love. Okay, let's see. Emily Jones would love a card. All right, Emily Jones, let's see, honey. What's going on here? Tabular Quartz. Emily, this is about telepathy. Tabular Quartz is really about like telepathic moments and opening your mind to telepathy. You know what's so interesting? Emily, I can remember times where you've told me about dreams you've had, or when you've kind of finished my sentences. So I know you've got the telepathy, girlfriend. But this is really about being heard. This is really about using your gifts with telepathy and with telepathic intelligence to speak your truth and have others hear you and feel what you're saying, feel what you're communicating. You know, if you feel like you're shouting out and no one hears you, maybe it's not so much about volume, it's more about intention. So I invite you to really set an intention that others hear you, others are listening to you, and when you do speak, kind of imagine your message being sent in a bottle right to the other person's head, like boop. Just implant that thought, implant what you're trying to say into their minds so that they can hear you. They can really feel what you're saying. So it's not about speaking loudly. It's not about, you know, hiring a plane to drag a banner across the sky so everyone finally understands what you're saying. It's more about setting the intention that you are being heard and that others understand what you're saying and respond to that, okay? Let me give you this affirmation. It says, when I speak, people listen and understand what I am expressing. I communicate from my heart to the hearts of others. I easily visualize and send mental pictures of my ideas, visions, opinions, and other matters of importance as I speak. So use your gift of telepathy to really get your point across, and sometimes we can use that gift without even saying a single word. So I invite you to use that magical power of telepathy to get your point across, honey, all right? Get some tabular quartz. It's going to help out with that. All right, Kayla, of course, doll, I will pull a card for you. You guys, I'm going to try to pull a card for everybody. Let me see here. Here's the thing, you guys. I am going to have to cut this off in a second because I want to do a general reading, and I actually just realized I'm losing light. Hold on, you guys. Bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna try to open up my blinds so I get a little bit more light. I didn't expect the sun to go down so quickly right now. 1 second, you guys. Okay. Uno momento, por favor. Such a beautiful day out. I'm gonna try to let some of this beautiful light in. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. So, I put some coconut oil on my hands last night and moisturized, and I closed my curtains, and now trying to open them back up was a slippery ordeal. Okay, thank you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and let's move down the line. Okay, so next up, I have Kayla. Kayla, let's pull a card for you, Kayla. Ooh, baby, some clear quartz, Kayla. It's the angel of clarity. So here you go. Some clear quartz energy for you, sweetheart. So, Kayla, are you finding like this is a time of being unclear or feeling as though you would wish you had more clarity in your life? Clear quartz is definitely going to help you with that, okay? It's going to help you clarify your intentions, clarify your situation so that you could see things from a clearer perspective. Let me go ahead and read this to you and see if this resonates. Are you trying to gain clarity? Do things seem hazy and dark right now? Is your path unclear or uncertain? Now is the time to go within to see the positives in all circumstances. Focus on the matter at hand. Maintain loving thoughts surrounding your current life situation. Instantly, Kayla, I get, whether you can see it or not, there is spirit working behind the scenes for you, honey. Don't freak out if you're not seeing the answers to your situations or the answers to your questions, because there is definitely a sense of things building around you. So I feel like the clear quartz is just a matter of helping you gain clarity right now, because I feel as though many situations in your life are already resolved. It's just coming to manifest, coming into physical matter. So if you don't see it yet and you're not sure what's going on, release the how. Release how it's going to work out, release how things are going to happen, and really just use some clear quartz energy to gain some crystal clear insight to your current situation and just see things for as they are without having to worry about how they're going to be, if that makes sense, okay? So I send you much crystal clear vibrations, and crystal clear quartz is going to help you. Okay, I'm going to read the affirmation for you and then I'll move on. Your affirmation is, I see my life situation clearly and from a greater perspective. I am focused in all that I do, and I am lovingly conscious in every action I take. I proceed with a greater understanding of what is required of me. Good luck, honey. Much clear quartz energy to you, my dear. Okay, Carol. Carol would like a card. Carol Ortega Valentina. Oh, we just had a jumper. Okay, here we go. Carol, this one's for you. Aquamarine, emotional balance. All right, here we go, Carol. Are your emotions in turmoil? Oh, I hope not. Are you feeling uneasy? Spend time at the water's edge to regain emotional balance. Clear away any negative energy you may have accumulated from unsettling conversations or negative internal dialogue. Okay, so Carol, if you feel like you've been hard on yourself recently, if you feel like you are trying to force a situation, it's just going to create more emotional turmoil and imbalance. I really feel like now is an excellent time for you to be serene. And that's what I think Aquamarine is telling you about, is trying to help you with. I feel like if you can really release expectations, you know, there's a theme here, guys. There's a theme with all the crystals that we're pulling. I feel like it's really saying, take a deep breath, let go, and let God. Let's get crystal clear on what we're going through right now and not try to force things or set expectations. Now is a great time to just be, to empty ourselves. And Carol, I feel the same thing for you. This is a great time to empty yourself, just as if you were a vessel of water. Empty yourself, become clear, become queer, love yourself, and let things fall into place, okay? Let that serenity wash over you, because it's through that serenity that there's going to be the answers you seek and the happenings that you're wishing to manifest, okay? The manifests can't come if you're forcing anything. So if you feel as though you're forcing things, if you feel as though you just want things to happen, now is the time to sit back and relax and really focus on letting the emotions kind of calm down, quelling your emotions, and embracing calmness and embracing, you know, if you live by water, I did see clearly a picture of you at a lake or a picture of you at a body of water. So if you do have a lake nearby, if you do have any a body of water, even if you have to literally pour out a bottle of water on the sidewalk and just sit near it, honey, anything is going to help. But get near water, take a bath, invite that aquamarine energy in, and I guarantee you that forceful energy is going to make way for a much deeper understanding and much more ease. I'm feeling ease about you. Okay, so I hope that helps. Aquamarine is the card for you, is the crystal for you, and many blessings, honey. I know everything's gonna be okay, so try not to force anything. All right, you guys. I am sorry if I'm missing comments. I'm just moving down the list. Tawanda, Miss Tawanda, I would love to pull a card for you, sweetheart. Okay, Tawanda. Ooh, Tiger's Eye, Tawanda, the angel of goodwill. Okay, so they're telling me, you might already know what this means. I'm going to read you the affirmation first. It says, I am sincerely happy for the blessings in the lives of others. It brings me great joy to see others experiencing happiness. I extend blessings and goodwill to all. I am grateful for other people's good fortune. You know, guys, this is interesting because I just want to touch on this for a second. You know, Tiger's Eye does come up if we're feeling jealousy, if we're feeling envious, if we're feeling like, shit, everybody else is doing great things and what is going on for me? Or, damn, somebody else is hitting the lottery around me. When is it my time? Here's the thing, law of attraction, baby. If people around you are succeeding, that is a beautiful sign that you are on your way to success. You don't want to see people around you failing, that's for damn sure, because if you are just tuned into other people failing, guess what? That's the energy you're drawing closer. So Tawanda, what I'm getting here is you might be seeing other people's successes pop off before your success manifests in the big way that you might be wanting. But honey, trust me, the more successes you see around you, the more success stories that you're witnessing, the more and more success is moving closer to you. Can I get an amen? You are meant to be successful. And so by you connecting and helping other people, it is through that energy that you are bringing success to others and bringing success to yourself. Okay, so Tiger's Eye is not only going to help quell any jealousy or any envious feelings, and I know we've talked about things and other people's success. I don't think you're envious per se, but I get this feeling like you might be witnessing so many other people's dreams coming to fruition, and you might not be seeing your dreams or projects coming together in the ways that you've wanted just yet. So have patience, honey, because I'm being told there is so much major success coming for you. And I know you know it, but let the divine timing work itself out and let everybody get theirs right now, even if it seems like you're still waiting on yours, because the time is coming and it's fast approaching. All right? Much love to you, honey. Grab a Tiger's Eye and see what shakes loose, okay? All right, my loves, you guys, I'm going to try to wrap this up with the readings. Let me see here. Okay, Gabrielle Vasquez, let me see, my dear. All right, so Gabrielle wants one for her and her guy. Let's take a look. Okay. Oh, this is the one. Gabrielle. Black Tourmaline, Angel of Protection. Okay, so I'm not sure if you've been feeling some weird juju, honey buns, but Black Tourmaline is telling me ground into the situation and just surround yourself with a bubble of light. Not to say that there's negative energetic arrows being thrown at you, but I feel like it's really important that you are just bubbling up and surrounding yourself with love and light right now. I'm going to read this to you regarding the situation. It says, do you fear betrayal? Do you feel threatened in some way? Are you surrounded by negative or untrustworthy people? Focus your attention on deflecting the negativity. Know that your angels and spirit guides are watching out for you. Divine intervention in this, honey, let it be, but just focus on really grounding and protecting yourself. If you're feeling extra sensitive energetically right now, Black Tourmaline will help you with that. But I want to read you this affirmation and see if this helps. It says, Angel of Protection. I am safe and sound. I am out of harm's way. All is well. I surround myself with trustworthy people. I am blessed. I am always divinely protected. I am enveloped in a sphere of goodness and well-being. Honey, this is your time to trust, let go and let God, and just know if you're feeling any whack energies, pop it off, surround yourself, and you're gonna be just fine. But focus really, I feel like, not so much on tuning into other people's energies, so much as really kind of, again, going into your own heart space, surrounding yourself with that love and light, and letting that be your womb right now. You know, be your womb. In matters of the heart and matters of relationships, it's not so much about delving into the relationship and feeling things out so much as it is going into your own self and your own energy right now to make the situation better. So I hope that helps. Much love and light to you, and I'm sure you've got a black tourmaline hanging around, okay? All right, my loves, let me see. I'm just going through, I'm wrapping up the questions. Hold on one second. Alicia says, if you have time, what is the meaning in rehurting my hand? Well, Alicia, I know you're a Pisces, honey. And you know what's so funny? I just saw an article about Pisces and hands. I'm going to find it and send it to you. Let me see. Let me tune in and see if I can get an answer. Let's pull a crystal for Alicia and see. Interesting. Moonstone. What were we just talking about? Something going on with rehurting your hand and the lunar phases. Let me tune into this, honey. Honey, I get this from the moment I read this. I feel like this is about you taking some time for self-healing. Okay? Healing hands, you're a healer, you're healing the world. I feel like your hands are saying, I need you. I need healing right now. Not so much the rest of the world at this point. Fill yourself up. Give to others from the overflow, okay? Love yourself, heal yourself. And I feel like this new moon is an excellent time. Being a Pisces, this is a new moon in your sign, honey. This is a time for you to invite healing in for you. Not so much everybody else. By you being healed, other people are going to benefit from your overflow, but fill yourself up, love. This moon phase is going to help you not only get in touch with your own inner divine feminine, your own healing energies, but allow you to fill yourself up, okay? So I hope that helps, and I hope you really take the time to love yourself and heal yourself, okay? I love you. I hope that helps. All right, you guys, I'm just going to pull a couple of more, okay? So if I don't get to you, I apologize. You can definitely hit me up for a private, and we can go from there. But I'm going to pull a couple of more here, and then we're going to move on to a general reading for everybody watching this. So if you feel like you got skipped out on, hang in there, because I'm going to pull a reading for all of us for this new moon, okay? Next up, the next person who asked, Crystal Ayers. Crystal, my dear, yes, I will pull a card for you, honey, especially because your name is Crystal. I'm going to show you some preferential treatment, my dear. All right, you guys, let's send some love to Crystal Ayers. Oh my goodness, I don't even need to flip a card here. So one thing I want to talk about right off the bat, Crystal, is confidence. This is a time for your confidence, okay? It is time for your solar plexus, your Manipura, to really shine bright, okay? So I really want you to focus on allowing your light to shine, allowing your confidence to come through. You're a very confident person as far as I know, so I'm not sure why this is coming up, but the first thing I feel is it's so important that your confidence, your inner light is shining so strongly right now, okay? I'm gonna pull a crystal for you, honey. Let's see, what's a crystal for Crystal? Aquamarine again. Oh, we're getting into the repeats. That's how I know it's time to wrap up soon. Honey, if you've been feeling a lot of emotions, if you've been feeling like your heart is heavy, you know, your solar plexus is right below your heart. So if there's been some blockages in your heart, because I almost feel like this sense of maybe I don't want to give love, I don't want to receive love. Right now I'm a little closed off emotionally. If that's the sense, by opening your confidence and your willpower, the yellow light under the green heart light, it's going to instantly get the heart flowing. You know, I remember once when I was doing a solar plexus meditation, more than feeling my solar plexus, I actually felt my heart chakra. The heart chakra is right above the solar plexus. So by focusing on your confidence right now, I really feel like it's not only going to quell troubled emotions, but it's really going to help you shine your light brighter. And again, I get this energy of being an example for others. And I feel like if you're playing it small right now because of the emotions that you're dealing with. And I get it. When I'm feeling like shit, the last thing I want to do is go out and inspire others. I want to be alone. I want to be, I want to be in that energy, but I get the feeling like the time has come for you to burn away any emotional crap. And by igniting your solar plexus, it's really going to help you to do that, okay? But focus on confidence, focus on the sun rising within you. You have so much light to give, and I feel like that's going to help your emotions kind of balance themselves. But if you have some aquamarine, that will help as well, okay, honey? But much love to you. I hope that helps, and I hope you're able to really see yourself for the magnificent creature you are and let your light shine through this world. We need you right now. Okay, you guys, I am going to pull just 2 more cards for people, and then I'm going to do a general card, okay? Tracy says rose quartz is good for healing heartbreak as well. Absolutely, guys. So if you feel like you're dealing with any heart issues, grief, sadness, just kind of emptiness, you're feeling out of love, rose quartz will definitely help you with that, for sure. All right, Kimberly, yes, my love. Kimberly, let me pull a card for you, sweetheart. Okay, guys, let's send much love to Kimberly Ann McDaniel-Wolfson right now. Here we go, guys. And it's time for me to wrap up. We're getting the repeats. Angel of Goodwill, the Tiger's Eye. Again, honey, listen. If you've been seeing other people succeeding around you, or if you've been feeling any envious energy around people, don't hate. Don't hate on yourself. It's totally human to feel envious, to feel jealousy. You know what I've been told? And this really helped me, okay? Because, of course, I want to feel good for everybody. I know we're all inextricably connected. And, your success is my success and yada, 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 success, success. When everybody else around you seems to be succeeding and get what they want, it makes it hard to feel good about yourself, especially if you have similar desires or similar yearnings that you want to manifest. This is what I'll tell you. You guys, whenever we feel jealousy around somebody, it's really just the shadow side of inspiration. If you go out and, you create this beautiful piece of work, this masterpiece, piece of art, and I feel jealousy because I'm like, damn, I've been wanting to break out my paints, and here you go, and I don't even know if I could create something as beautiful as you just created, and maybe you're a better artist, and all of this jealousy comes up. Jealousy is the shadow of inspiration. When you are feeling jealous of someone, truly, the light side of that is that you're actually feeling inspired by them. So if you're feeling any jealousy, Kimberly, just know that you're actually being inspired right now. And I think Tiger's Eye is going to help you take any jealous feelings or any sense of lack on your part and turn it into inspiration with your own creations and with your own manifestations. But this is definitely not a time for envy. It's a time of creation for you. I feel that very strongly. So keep creating, break out your paintbrush, break out your typewriter, if you have one of those, and get to writing, get to creating, get to manifesting and allowing inspiration into your life, okay? So I will say that to you. I hope that helps. Let me read the affirmation for you, my dear. It says, I am sincerely happy for the blessings in the lives of others. It brings me great joy to see others experiencing happiness. I extend blessings and goodwill to all. I am grateful for other people's good fortune. Beautiful. All right, you guys, I am going to pull one more card, okay? I'm going to let Spirit choose who gets this card because I know a couple of you asked questions, but I do want to do the general reading, and I'm losing light right now, so I want to go ahead and wrap this up. Oh, thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm sending love. Let me see. Who am I going to pull this card for? Hold on, you guys. Oh my goodness, you know what? I think I got to all the questions. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna roll, you guys. Let me do the general reading for all of us, and yeah, I'm excited to see what happens. So what I want to do is, for this general reading, again, if I've pulled a card for you, this still applies. Everybody watching this, whether you're watching this live or the replay, this is meant for you specifically, for all of us, okay, specifically. 10 billion, or I was going to say 10 billion people on the planet. Jesus, no, please. 3 billion, how many billions do we have right now? 5 billion, 6 billion? With billions of people on the planet, the hundreds or thousands or even millions that see this video will still resonate deeply with the reading that I'm going to pull. So for those of you who are like, how can a general reading speak to me personally? Guess what? If you're watching this, it's going to speak to you. It's going to have meaning for you. So let's all, I need to burn some more sage. Hold on one second. I just want to kind of open up my energies right now. One thing I've realized is when I do these readings, I kind of rush through them. I'm so excited to jump on and do the crystal queer, and I have all these ideas of what I want to talk about and what I want to discuss, and then when I get on, I'm like a hot mess. I'm like, blah, 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 blah. So I'm going to ground myself again. A lot of energy in this room. I'm always attracting those powerful light workers. So if you guys can help me ground and balance right now, greatly appreciate. And again, let's just call on our guides to help us pull the cards and the crystals that are really going to explain our situations, support us, and help us really move forward and make the most of this lunar phase, make the most of these new manifestations in our lives. Okie dokie pokey. So the first card I want to pull is a card of what we are finally saying goodbye to, okay? What we're releasing, what we're letting go of. It may speak of a shadow aspect of ourselves. It may speak to just a part of ourselves that is no longer serving us. It may speak to something that we've already released. But I just want to pull a card and a crystal in regards to what we are letting go, okay? So bear with me, guys. Ooh, okay, I love it. Okay, so Angel of Entrepreneurship, Pyrite. Pyrite speaks about healing money worries. I'm going to read this for you guys. Are you worried about money? Not anymore, okay? Are you willing to accept prosperity into your life? You can earn unlimited income doing what you love to do. Use your skills, people. Follow your dreams, have confidence, believe in yourself and your ability to be successful. You guys, I've been feeling this, I will say this. This has been a theme in my life because deep down, I know we all know that we are provided for. If we are following our passions, using our God-given abilities and our skills, money ain't a thing. Ain't nothing to worry about financially. Money will fall from the heavens. It will fall from the sky. It will sprout up from the ground. I think so many of us are realizing this, especially over the last couple of weeks. It's not a matter of us worrying about how am I going to pay for this? Rent, my bills, this, that, travel, ba, 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 ba. Let it go. We are letting go of our fears around money. If you're feeling like you're still kind of fearing money, Pyrite will help you release that. But now is a time to release anything that's been holding us back when it comes to being able to afford it or worrying about how can I make the money I need. If we are following our hearts and our passions and listening to the messages from the universe that are surely going to surface during this time, we are going to be provided for. Okay? So let's just know right now, we are letting go of the money fears. Hallelujah. Can I get an amen? Money ain't a thing. You know what's funny? I'm moving into writing songs. I know, getting my T-Swift on. But this song was playing in my head the other day, and I was like, I got to write this down. But the opening line to the song was, I'll sing it for you. I ain't worried about no money. I'm not scared to say the things that's on my mind. Okay, that was the opening lines of the song that's been replaying in my head that I need to write down. But the first thing was, I ain't worried about no money. Don't be worried about no damn money, because guess what? You have access to all the money in this universe that you are going to need for your mission. Now it's just time to follow your heart, my friends, okay? So, anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep going. So this one, I want a card to show us, a crystal to show us where we're at right now. We're releasing the money fears. So where are we at right now in the beginning of this new moon phase? What's our locus, the point that we're coming from right now? Ah, okay. Unikite. Angel of Balanced Emotions. You know, how funny that this is popping up, because we've been talking about how it's time to balance our emotions and it's time to really kind of quell any emotional BS, any kind of like upheaval emotionally, healing our hearts. This has been the theme of our whole Crystal Queer episode today. So, you know what? It's time to balance our emotions, and guess what? Unakite is going to help us. I feel like moving forward, we're not worried about anything anymore. The worries that might have been weighing us down are dissipating. They're gone with the wind. And now we're coming to center. With this Piscean new moon, we're balancing our emotions. So, if you are still feeling kind of all over the place emotionally, grab some aquamarine, go sit by some water, grab your quartz, get queer with yourself. Because our emotions are meant to kind of like, the seesaw is meant to come to balance right now. And moving forward, we're meant to feel like we can handle what's thrown at us. We can roll with the waves right now, okay? So balance, I feel like many of us with this new moon, we're going to be finding balance. If Neptune threw you for a loop today and you were feeling confused and emotional, it's just the seesaw balancing out, okay? So Unakite, we're all becoming more emotionally balanced going into this new moon. Okay, and last but certainly not least, I would like to pull a card for our manifestations. What is happening? What are we manifesting? What are we creating with this new moon energy? All right, let's go ahead and see. Whoa, okay. Wow. You guys, we have 3 cards that just jumped out. Okay, 3 crystals that just jumped out. All right, so let's just go through them. First up, apophyllite. I know you guys can't see me. I should have turned on more lights before I started this, but just bear with me. Apophyllite. This is about meditation, connecting to our higher selves, okay? Really kind of like, again, going within our heart space. Going within to connect to our higher self and to the divine. Everything this Pisces new moon is about. We're all kind of like unearthing our inner mystic. I love it. Sodalite. Ooh. If there's been a situation in your life that's been inflamed, or if you've been feeling like you've been dealing with physical inflammation, or that, you know, energies have been turbulent, or if there's anger issues, sodalite is quelling those issues, kind of like bringing a cooling, calming energy to any inflammation emotionally or physically that we're dealing with. And turquoise, or turquoise, however you say this, turquoise. So turquoise is about expression. I love it. Oh my gosh, I have been feeling my inner queer bursting forth lately. I don't give a damn who doesn't get me, who doesn't understand, and I feel like all of our inner queers are coming out to party right now, you guys. Turquoise is about expression, expressing yourself. So it's really about connecting to our higher selves right now, discovering who we are, listening to the sounds of the universe, painting with all of the colors of the wind. And by doing that, we're really bringing a cooling, clearing energy to any anger, any emotions that might swell up inside of us that are uncomfortable, and kind of finding balance and peace. And at the same time, expressing our truest selves, expressing who we came to be. We're no longer putting shields over our throat chakra. We're no longer having to censor ourselves. This is not a time to censor. It's a time to express, to open the floodgates to our expression, to who we truly are, to our true queerness, okay? Let your inner queer come out and shine, all right, you guys? This is a time to not be understood so much as understand. Not so much to try to make sense of everyone else's expressions so much as to be inspired and express ourselves. So, with that being said, before I go totally pitch black in here, I invite you guys to go on this mystical journey that we're being invited on from the universe. I'm inviting myself, I'm inviting all of us to listen to the universe, to let love speak to us, and to speak with love to everyone else, okay? Regardless of who we are, if you can get your hand on some apophyllite, some sodalite, or some turquoise, I think it's gonna really help us and support us with our new creations, with expressing our true selves during this lunation. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. I always say I'm going to do a quick crystal queer, and it always turns into quite a journey and quite a long video. But so much love to all of you. If you guys want to book a reading with me, hit me up. You can hit me up on Facebook, on my Facebook page, Seasons Readings. You can email me at seasonsreadings@gmail.com, at Material Mystic, or please be on the lookout. My good friend and my loving neighbor, Robin, bought me a new website. It's crystalqueer.live. I'm going to be airing, broadcasting my crystal queers from that website from now on. You can also book crystal readings there. But yeah, hit me up, personal, private, message me, whatever. I'm sending you guys so much love. I know that we're going to make some major dreams come true during this new moon phase, and we're really going to embrace who we're meant to be, who we came to Earth to be, okay? I love you guys so much. So much love. I look forward to talking to all of you. Thank you for being here. And until next time, keep it crystal queer. See you guys later.